Hi, I'm Abby Hicks from Tweetle Dee Designs, and in this video we're going to be learning how to do a stem stitch. You'll take your embroidery floss and your needle and tie a knot at the end of your string. And you'll take your hoop, and you'll have your line that you've drawn on where you're going to stitch your lettering or your stem or whatever you're working on. And you're going to go from the underside with your needle and pull straight through until your knot reaches the end. And you're going to go forward about the length of a grain of rice and go back in. With a stem stitch, you're going to want to keep your floss below your stitch line. And keep that straight. And then right before that loop goes back in, you're going to go back on your line to where your first threads came up. Pull your needle through and you'll pull that loop tight, and that's your first stitch. To do your second stitch, you'll just go forward another stitch length. Keep your threads below your stitch line. You can use your finger to keep them untangled. Then you're going to go back to the last stitch. You can see right there. And again, pull up. And again, we'll go forward. See how I'm using my finger to keep that floss down? I'm going to go back. Pull up, and there. And we'll do one more. Go down through the fabric. Bring your stitch up and pull your floss straight. And you can see it creates almost a braided look. The thicker your floss, the more texture you're going to see in your line. Sometimes I'll use a thicker, like an applique floss, to get a really good braid or texture to my line. But this stem stitch is called a stem stitch because it's used often in embroidery for stems of flowers, and I've used it for lettering just like I did with the split stitch. I'll use the stem stitch as well. It just gives an added little bit of texture to your line. So I hope you have fun with this one. It's really, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. And it just gives you a little extra oomph to your stitch instead of just using the back stitch all the time. And then to finish your line, when you finish it off, you just go back through that last hole and tie it off at the end. For more tutorials, patterns, and information, you can reach me at tweetlededesignco.com.